Assalamu alaikum. Hope you all are fine. In this video, we will learn about the reactivity of alcohol. So, firstly, we will clear the concept of primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohols. So, as you can see, the first compound is methanol. That has a unique property, and it is not a primary, secondary, or tertiary alcohol. As methanol we take as a base to indicate the primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohols. So as you can see in the methanol, carbon is directly attached with the hydroxyl group, and the other three bonds will form with the hydrogen atom, and this will form the methanol, and it is an alcohol with one carbon atoms. So the other is primary alcohol, in which the all the structure will remain same, but one hydrogen is replaced by a alkyl group, and that is a methyl group. So we have a primary alcohol in which the carbon that is directly attached with the hydroxyl group is further attached with an alkyl group from one side, and the other is the secondary alcohol, in which one more alkyl halide is added and replace the hydrogen position, and this will known as a secondary alcohol. And the other is a tertiary alcohol that replace all its hydrogen with the alkyl group, and this will known as tertiary alcohol. The other is a closed ring, that is a benzene ring on which a hydroxyl group is attached, and its common name is phenol. So the number of carbon attached to the carbon bonded to hydroxyl, also known as the carbinol and carbon. So the carbon that is directly attached to the hydroxyl bond is known as carbinol. So these are the primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohol, and there is no quaternary alcohol because carbon only has four valency. The next is the reaction of alcohols. So firstly, alcohol when react with the acid in the presence of heat, and we have alkyl halide. So the hydroxyl the HCl hydrochloric acid, the Cl halide from the hydrochloric acid will replace the hydroxyl from alcohol, so it will form alkyl halide, and as a byproduct water. So it is a SN2 reaction, that is a single step reaction. And the other example is a secondary alcohol is react with the uh, tertiary alcohol when react with the acid in the presence of heat. So it will form alkyl halide along with the byproduct, that is water, and it is a SN1 mechanism, that is a two-step mechanism. So the other is Lucas test, and the Lucas reagent we use is zinc chloride and hydrochloric acid. So from the hydrochloric acid, a hydrogen positive or proton is used and is replaced, and it will make a bond with the hydroxyl group of tertiary alcohol, and from the zinc chloride ion is used, and it attached with the carbon cation. And as you can see below, the reaction with the tertiary alcohols with the Lucas reagent. So the intermediate forms after the removal of hydroxyl ion, that is a carbocation formation, and then this carbocation, the positive ion carbon, will attach with the chlorine ion, then it will form the bond and complete its valency, and this is the final product, that is alkyl halide. And the other is when the secondary alcohol react with the Lucas reagent, same the carbocation forms, and we have our final product, that is alkyl halide, and this will be secondary alkyl halide. So the other is the primary alcohol when react with the Lucas reagent, it will form the primary alkyl halide. So these are the Lucas test in which Lucas reagent is used to convert alcohol to alkyl halide. So the other is reaction with thionyl chloride and phosphorus trihalide to give alkyl halides. So when alcohol react with the thionyl chloride or phosphorus trichloride or phosphorus trihalide, so the final product, that is alkyl halide, along with some byproducts. So this is the reaction with thionyl chloride and phosphorus trihalide that gives the final product, that is alkyl halide. And the other is the acid catalyzed dehydration of alcohols. So as you can see, if we add the same reagent, but we provide different conditions to the same compound, it will give two different kinds of products. That is when you can see, as you can see in the first reaction that has alcohol, in which in the first condition we provide the acid, and the other is the temperature, that is 443 Kelvin, and the final product, that has a double bond between carbon and carbon and forms a ethene. So the other reaction, we provide the same acid but with different temperature, that is 413 Kelvin, and the final product is a change. So this has proved that when the same kind of reactant or a compound, when react with the same acid or a reagent, but we change its temperature, then we gain the final product that are different. So the formation of ether is the nucleophilic biomolecular reaction, that is SN2 reaction. SN2 reactions are single step reaction involving the attack of alcohol molecule on the protonated alcohol, as indicated below. So this is below the mechanism and the steps of the formation of ether. So firstly, the alcohol when react with the proton of acid, then this proton will break the bond of carbon and oxygen from the oxygen, and forms a bond and forms a intermediate, that is a temporary intermediate, and then it will form a water molecule. And when the same intermediate that contains a positive charge will react with each other, it forms a bond between carbon, oxygen and carbon. This is a temporary bond, and then at last the oxygen and hydrogen bond, that is a weak bond as compared to oxygen and carbon bond, will break, and the oxygen will satisfy its valency, and we have our final product, that is ether. So this is the acid catalyzed dehydration of alcohol. Thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.